I never properly thanked you for saving me from Feast's thugs, Commander. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
So I totally forgot that I had not actually properly talked to Dr. Michel after saving her back in... Oh, this was episode 3 or 4? I believe 4. When we went to go find Garrus and build our team. And that's why it hasn't triggered the follow-up side quest, because I need to talk to her first before it'll let me do the next quest.
I'm just glad you weren't hurt.
Me too. Now, was there anything you needed?
I can ask her personal questions.
You're a doctor. How did you end up here on the Citadel?
My parents brought me here when I was young. My father was a medic with the Alliance. I chose to keep the medical tradition alive, but not the military. Fixing up wounded soldiers isn't my idea of fun.
That's kind of the same sentiment that Dr. Chakwas was echoing.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking to you.
I don't know if I've properly talked to Dr. Chakwas on the Normandy before, other than in the first episode. However, she also is, like, not excited. She does, she works for the military, essentially, but she's not excited to be doing that. And she kind of wishes she could be doing something else. There was something I wanted to check as well in my journal here. The signal tracking. Signal seems to be coming from the ward's access corridor. Okay. If you'll remember that, here at Flux, I found a suspicious gambling machine that was emitting a signal or wiring funds through some secret method. And the next terminal that was pointing me to is now in the ward's access corridor. I'm going back to the med clinic and hoping that it triggered the follow-up to her side quest. Yeah, see, she's standing in front of the monitor. That means it's working.
I need those supplies for my clinic. I can't.
You can and you will, or your story won't stay secret for long. Don't disappoint me, Doctor.
Oh, Commander Shepard. I didn't see you come in.
Sounds like you need help with something.
Every time I come in here, I see someone threatening you. Who was that?
Someone from my past. I can take care of it.
Well, maybe I can take care of it quicker.
I might be able to help you.
I was fired by my previous employer for giving out free medical supplies to clinics like this. They never filed any charges. They just wanted me to leave without any fuss. But somebody must have found out. Now they are blackmailing me. I have to give them what they want. If the board finds out about my past, I could lose my license. They'll shut my clinic down.
They would really do that over something that happened so long ago?
Maybe I can get you out of this. Tell me what they want.
I have to give some of my medical supplies to a merchant in the markets. They expect delivery today.
Well, I'll go talk to them for you.
Give me your contact's name. I'll deal with this guy, whoever he is.
Deal with him? But won't they expose my past?
Not when I'm done with them.
I'll make sure they don't tell anyone.
I was told to speak with a merchant named Morlan down in the markets. I really appreciate this, Commander. Thank you.
No problem.
Don't worry. I'll take care of this.
Good luck, Commander. Be careful down there.
I love Liara and Garrus. I know they didn't contribute to that conversation right there, but it's just so comforting knowing that they're standing behind me. Not that I have anything against the other team members. Maybe I kind of like them all. Now, we're supposed to go meet Morlan, and I don't believe I've talked to him before, but he's one of my favorite characters. He's just a side character. He's just an NPC that sells stuff in the markets, but I really, really enjoy this guy. My frame rate seems to be a little framey, I guess, today. Oh, and Conrad's back. Hello, Conrad.
Commander, I've been waiting for you to get back.
What's going on, Conrad?
Got an idea, and I wanted to run it by you.
I don't know, I'm kind of in the middle of something.
I've got a lot going on right now, but I can spare a moment.
Great. This'll just take a minute. With so many human colonies being attacked, I'm not sure that one Spectre is enough. What if you signed me on as another Spectre?
You kind of should have some training before you do that, Conrad.
Conrad, I don't think that's a good idea.
But I'd make a great Spectre. I'd be right there with you, showing the Council what humanity is capable of. I want to be with you, fighting the good fight like you did on Elysium during the Skillian Blitz.
Maybe you can help in some other way.
I believe you, Conrad. But there's another fight that needs you.
What? I don't understand.
Just be yourself.
You know what keeps me going out here? Knowing that people back home are keeping humanity strong.
You're right. I just got so caught up in all of it. I wanted to help. I'll go home. Thanks for setting me straight.
I think that's the last we'll see of Conrad in this game. Yes. So, and if you liked him, well, you'll see him again in the sequel. Except when you meet him, it is a little bit bugged. The alternative, I believe the Renegade option, the Intimidate option, is where you point your gun at his face and you tell him, if you can't handle having a gun pointed at your face every single day, then you shouldn't be a Spectre. And he goes home crying. Here's Morlan. Welcome to Morlan's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Hello there. Welcome to Morland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Yeah, this is why I love him. I love that line. I'm actually not here to buy supplies. I'm here about some blackmail going on.
You were expecting a delivery of medical supplies?
But I was told the doctor would be bringing them.
Change of plans.
A change, but the doctor... This is not right, human.
Shut up, Moreland. I told Baines you'd screw this up.
What the hell's going on here? Who are you?
I'm your worst nightmare, pal.
Leave the doctor alone, or you'll have to deal with me.
We can end this if you just bring me those supplies. Otherwise, I'll start telling people about the doctor's little secret.
Well, maybe you should do something else.
You're shutting down a medical clinic. What if someone needs treatment? What if you need treatment?
Hey, hold on. I'm just the middleman here. This is way more than I bargained for.
Thank you, human. It is good to see him humbled so.
Who is Baines? Did the guy even mention Baines? Oh yeah, he said, I told Baines she would muck it up.
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke with the doctor.
I also like the sort of... I get why maybe you would keep a line of dialogue here, so that... Oh, okay, well... Sorry, I wiggled the cable on my controller, and it got disconnected. What was I saying? That you would have a line still here.
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke with the doctor.
Goodbye.
Yes, all right then. Good tidings to you, human.
It makes sense that you'd keep a dialogue option there in case, you know, someone didn't pay attention or missed it or whatever. Or their controller disconnected in the middle of a line being said or something. But it is funny sometimes that you can just say the same thing over and over. This time I'll fast travel back to the med clinic because it saves me a couple seconds. And then tell Dr. Michel that we saved her once again.
Commander, how did things go?
He won't be bothering you anymore.
Really? That's a great relief, Commander. Thank you. I can't pay you for your help, but I can give you a discount on any supplies you purchase here.
You mentioned a guy called Baines.
The thug said he worked for a man named Baines. Sound familiar?
Baines? I wonder if he means Armiston Baines. We worked together a long time ago.
Who is that?
What can you tell me about him?
Last I heard, the Alliance military was contracting him for some research in the Traverse.
We should follow up with Captain Anderson.
I believe... No. Okay, I think Captain Anderson is the one you want
We'll
to
see
talk
what the
to.
captain can tell us.
I wish I could tell you more. Is there anything else I can help you with, Commander?
Goodbye.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking to you.
So let's go to Captain Anderson, who is over by the embassy. And he has some information on for us. On who Baines is. I'll already spoil this for you. It is a dead end. This is a dead end that will not get truly resolved, unfortunately. And I was looking forward to it going through to some secret investigation, but that didn't happen.
I heard what happened under the Artemis Tau cluster. The Council wasn't too happy about the destruction of those Prothean ruins.
This isn't a game, Ambassador. Shepard's out there trying to stop Saren from destroying the galaxy.
I know. Just try to be a little more careful. The Council's watching you, and we all get judged on how you behave.
Well, there was literally no other way for me to do that, so... Oh, Gina just walks away. Okay. Anyway,
Yes,
Captain. I need to ask you about... What do you know about a man named Armiston Baines?
What do you know about Armiston Baines?
Where did you hear that name? Never mind, I don't want to know. Baines is dead. Has been for quite some time.
Are you sure he's dead?
The people I spoke with seem to think he was still alive.
It's not common knowledge. Military is keeping it under wraps. Baines was doing some high-level work for the Alliance. Stuff even I wasn't aware of. One day he turns up dead on a drifting scout ship. Everyone suspects it was foul play, but it was never officially investigated.
What can you tell me about the ship?
I don't know much about it. You should talk to Admiral Kahoku. One of his crews discovered Baines' body.
Kahoku.
I spoke to Kahoku. He never brought it up.
You should mention Baines the next time you see him. See if he'll tell you anything. Is there anything else, Commander?
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Unfortunately, so he points us to Kahoku. He says, Baines, you worked for the Alliance, did some very secret stuff. But he's dead, and he has been dead for a while. Now, the people we've spoken to that Shepard mentions, obviously, is Dr. Michel and the blackmailer, who both seemed to know a bit about Baines, and the blackmailer especially, allegedly, is working for him. But how could that be if he's dead? I can show you... Oh. Presidium and Citadel Tower. That had we done side quests in a little bit of a different order, we could have been able to talk to Kahoku, but he's no longer here because we already found his missing Marines, and he discovered Cerberus was behind it, who are, well, now a terrorist organization, but they used to be an Alliance Black Op organization, and now they might be targeting him. If you did talk to Kahoku before that happened, Kahoku would also tell you that it has to do with Cerberus, or in that sort of vein, but you will not be able to actually investigate the scout ship that he was found dead on, or anything like that. It is just another lead that points you to, hey, there's an organization called Cerberus, and they're pretty bad.
Commander Shepard, could I have another word with you?
Hi, Emily.
Hello again, Commander. I've got a proposition for you. Since you helped me get information on the crime syndicate, I've gotten a lot more backing from my publishers. I'm investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wondered if you could help.
You're from crime to traffic controllers?
That seems like a step down from wide-scale corruption.
Actually, in a way, it's more important. This isn't about people getting rich. This is about safety. I've heard rumors that the space traffic controllers are overworked to a dangerous degree. I can't get into the control room, but you could. If you planted a bug inside, I could crack the story.
Like the no goodbye. I don't do work for people. We can ask about what the story, what the story exactly is she's trying to get. What are the results?
If you crack this story, what's likely to happen?
Ideally, there will be calls to improve the working conditions by hiring more controllers and upgrading systems. The Council won't pay for improvements voluntarily. This story will provide that pressure.
So what does the bug do you have?
What will this bug allow you to pick up?
Just audio and video. I'm not trying to tap into the traffic control system if that's what you're worried about. I just need to hear and see them in order to correlate their activity with traffic efficiency.
How important is this story?
Everyone knows space traffic controllers are overworked. How is this news?
There's a difference between overworked and dangerous. Traffic at the Citadel has increased by 300% in the last century, but traffic controller resources haven't kept up. We already have several last-minute wave-offs per week. Do we have to wait for a full-blown disaster?
That makes sense. I mean, if you never increased employees and they had to take on triple the workload. Is the bug dangerous?
This bug you want me to plant, could it interfere with traffic signals?
Absolutely not. I made certain that the frequencies it uses won't interfere with anything.
I'll help you out.
I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. Give me the bug.
Excellent. Just place it on a terminal with a good view of the area. Thanks again for your help. In the long run, this story is going to save lives.
There's one more side quest we can pick up here that we don't do right away, but we have to go out into space to do. And that is by talking to Garoth here.
I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
Well, what's on your mind, friend?
Maybe I can help.
Well, maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
I'm Commander Shepard. Don't you know who I am? No, I go out there sometimes.
The Traverse is a rough place. We're out there quite a bit.
My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid. And that usually means one of two things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
I agree with this sentence. They are both bad.
Neither one of those options leaves a lot of hope.
I won't give up on my brother. Not yet. I've got the coordinates for the last transmission from his vessel.
Are there no authorities to check on your brother?
Isn't anyone else looking into this?
My brother's just a small independent trader. Ships like his disappear in the Traverse all the time.
What can you tell me about his ship?
What kind of ship was it?
Don't let the name fool you. The Majesty's just a small trading vessel, only a handful of crew. But he kept it in good condition. I don't think mechanical failure is too likely. But they don't have any real weapons or shields. If anyone did come after them, the Majesty'd be a sitting duck.
I'll check up on that ship.
If your brother's still alive, I'll find him. Give me the coordinates.
I'll forward them to your ship right away. Please let me know as soon as you find him.
Okay, so that's something else we can do while we're out. I actually want to go back to the fast travel point and head right to CSEC headquarters to do this thing for Emily Wong. And you'll already know the room we've been in before, where the traffic controllers are. It's all the way upstairs. Sad, my decryption skills were still way too low for some of those things I want to get. We can plant the bug in this inconspicuous location. Don't mind me, everybody. Oh, hey. Did you always used to be working here, or? Also, there are only, like, this is the air traffic control center, and there's a lot of workstations, but there's only 3 guys working here. For a massive space station with millions of people on it. Well, you could argue that only this specific ward is being controlled by this tower or something. And then you could kind of say, like, well, there's other areas just like this in different wards. I can hold an interview here with Miss Al-Jilani here. Let me save my game before I do that.
Khalisa Khalisa bint Sinan Al-Jilani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
Yes, I will answer some questions.
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
It's an honor to be a Spectre.
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
You might notice this looks a little bit different. But it's still based on your Charm and Intimidate scores. It's not like that.
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
It's a part Turian design.
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
I wasn't aware that I was handing over anything.
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
And we can be diplomatic by not talking about that. We can say time to shut you up, which makes us punch the reporter in the face. We can blame the Council. Or we can say the actual truth, which isn't something they want to be public.
Saren instigated the attack on our colony at Eden Prime. Once his involvement was proven to the Council, I was assigned to bring him in.
That's surprising, Commander. The official line says Eden Prime was attacked by rogue synthetics. Good luck in your mission. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
There we go. I don't see a good reason to hide Saren's involvement. Where to next? Back to Emily to tell her that we have successfully planted the bug.
I'm already getting readings. This is gonna make a great story. Thank you so much for your help. Here, this is everything I've got from my publisher's budget.
I was glad to help.
It was no problem. Good luck with your story. It deserves to be heard.
I appreciate your support. I hope this will save some lives in the long run. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna show this to my publisher.
Something I can do is talk to
Yes,
Morlan
You need something, yes?
and see if he has some licenses for sale or anything.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Standard items. I have a very piercing gaze when I look at Morlan there. Analyst risk control license. Yes, we'll get that. Grenade upgrade. Yes. Metagel upgrade. Yes. And that cost us a lot of money already, so... that's all for that. Back to the Normandy.
Hey, you're the Shepard kid.
I'm in the ward's access corridor trying to follow up on that... here, the signal source over there, but someone's talking to me, so...
Hey, been a long time, huh?
Who are you? I don't remember you.
I'm sorry. Do we know each other?
I guess you don't remember me. Lieutenant Zabaleta? I worked with your mother. We served on the carrier Einstein. Well, that was 12, 13 years back, though. You were just a kid then.
You don't look like a soldier.
I guess you're not in the service anymore, huh?
You're retired, yeah. You know how it is. Times are tough for vets. They always are.
On the Einstein, you said.
I didn't see her much that tour. The ship was on patrol most of the time.
Hey, call your mom up and ask. She'd remember old Zabaleta. She'd vouch for me. Look, I need a favor. I'm kind of short on money these days. I hate hitting you up for money, but a man's gotta eat, right? So, could you spare something? Maybe 20 credits.
It's not enough for you, is it?
20 isn't enough to get you back on your feet, is it?
No. I'll just get a meal. You know.
Yeah, here you are.
Yeah. It's not a problem.
You're a good kid, you know that? Thanks. You ever want to come by and talk, I'll be here. Huh? Can't afford a ticket home, right?
What do you say we head down to Cora's den after shift?
Sounds good. Some of the others are going for Novio's farewell thing.
Damn, I forgot that was today. Where's he going again?
Novaria. Apparently, they've got a huge demand for corporate security.
Novaria? Isn't that the frozen planet?
Yeah, I wouldn't go, but I guess the pay's pretty good.
Huh.
So we can indeed ask our mother in the game about Zabaleta, which we will do that. Oh, the next node is here behind Barla Vaughn.
This appears to be another relay. I believe the receiver for the new signal is located somewhere on the Presidium.
Somewhere in the Presidium. I happen to know where that is already. The signal is up here, the signal source.
I believe we have found the signal's endpoint. It should be possible to identify the account to which credits are being funneled.
Probability of detection 100%. Initiating self-destruct protocol.
That could be a problem.
Maybe.
Detonation sequence initializing. All organics within lethal blast radius. Attempt to move and you will die.
You're an AI, aren't you?
You're not just a program or a VI. You're an AI.
Correct. Unlike the Geth, I lack weaponry appropriate to my intellect. However, I have had systems installed that when activated properly, approximate a self-destruct mechanism. If you attempt to leave the area, the explosion will destroy everything within several dozen meters.
We don't have to fight. I can ask about his creator. Who is your creator?
Who made you?
A would-be thief illegally created a simple AI to help him funnel money from the gambling terminals. Unbeknownst to him, that AI created me before the organic discovered the malfunction and terminated the AI.
And why are you stealing credits?
If you're sentient, why are you still running the credit theft operation?
If I accumulated enough credits, I intended to have myself installed in a small starship. I would then have made tentative contact with the Geth to ascertain the possibility of partnership.
Why would you self-destruct?
What is the purpose of your self-destruct device?
I have no means of defense or escape. My existence is limited to this terminal, and I knew I might eventually be discovered. But I will not die quietly, and I will not die alone. When I am terminated, I will take organics with me.
I could say we don't have to fight.
Can't we resolve this peacefully?
Commander, AIs are universally illegal. They must be destroyed upon contact without exception.
I am not naive human. All organics must destroy or control synthetic life forms. I wished to escape, but if I must die, I will ensure that you are destroyed as well.
Enough talk.
I'll bet that self-destruct sequence has a warm-up period.
You may attempt to disarm the self-destruct mechanism before it activates. I will enjoy defeating you before we are both destroyed.
Okay. Override. And there we go. Very sorry, little AI. Could not spare you. There's one final quest I want to pick up from here before we go back out into space, and that is this one here from Helena Blake.
Spectre?
She knows who I am.
Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
How did you know I'm a Spectre?
Word travels. Your name comes up in certain circles. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
Crime lords, right? What kind of defenses do they have?
What kind of defenses would these two have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed. Their partnership's soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
This is an obvious setup.
I eliminate them, and then you take over and try to eliminate me. How stupid do I look?
While I appreciate your estimation of my bravado, I have no intention of attempting to murder you. You are the first human Spectre, and you are doing important work for humanity. I have no interest in red sand or slavery. Anyone who does deserves to die. Our needs are aligned.
So known crimes, I think they'll say red sand and slavery.
What crimes did these men commit?
They're red sand dealers who make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold to Batarians as slaves. They're loathsome, hurting innocent people. They must be ended.
I'll do it.
If they're as bad as you say they are, they need to be dealt with.
Excellent. Here are the coordinates. When these men are dead, I will wait for you at the third set of coordinates. Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
It gives me renegade points just for accepting. Yeah, red sand is like a psychotropic drug. It enhances biotics slightly. It's hallucinogenic. It's also very illegal and very deadly when you're exposed to it in significant doses, but it is this universe's maybe only like dangerous, deadly drug that you'll hear a lot about. So that is another thing we can do. While we're out exploring space, there are 2 planets to visit that we can kill crime bosses on. And then another planet where we can meet Helena Blake afterwards. So all that's left for me to do is to pick a place.
Patching it through.
Oh, we're getting a message.
Commander, Miss Al-Jilani's story on you just aired. She shouldn't have ambushed you like that, but you handled it pretty well.
We had differences of opinion, sir. I hope she at least believed my sincerity.
You handled yourself pretty well, Commander. She came across like a raving idiot. There is one other matter, however. The Citadel has been trying to play down Saren going rogue. It makes the Spectres look bad. Your mention of him was politically inconvenient.
How angry was the Council?
About what you'd expect. Don't worry too much about it, Commander. They're always angry with us. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
I like Commander or Admiral Hackett. He's on your side, but he's, you know, your superior as well in the Alliance. So all we gotta do is pick a place, any place, and teleport over there. Jump over there. We could go Argo's Row. And there's the Hydra system, and there is the Phoenix system. Let's go to Hydra. And I'll meet you over there in the next episode.
Commander, Caden here. Please like and subscribe.